Alright. I need more lights. There we go. I know how to turn on a light bulb. It's easy. Okay. Alright, let me turn off music. It's The Seance by Jordan Kareem Reese. Sounds interesting. Let's get started. I've been diving into this game a little slowly here. Headphones, those are important. I did the Amiibo cash in for the first time just now, and a little disappointed by that. I felt the Amiibo rewards were not as good as the original game, but that's okay. Having fun with this game, that's important. I'm gonna continue here. I'm a wee bit into it. I think that's a main story mission. I think all the ones that have the clashing of swords are our main story missions. So I'm gonna go and do the gamer thing of everything but story missions before we do story missions. Because story missions are the last thing that you do in a game. You do the side shit first. Speaking of side questing, I saw a big Witcher 3 expansion coming, and I'm kind of psyched because I think it's kind of time for a replay of that game. And it's nice to have a schedule of like, holy shit, what the fuck just happened? What the hell? Linnea has put me in charge of gathering materials for the army. Even more quests will now appear. Holy shiza, shit on a stick. A whole bunch of things just popped up. Okay, we've got a lot to do tonight. Okay, that's good. Yeah, but anyways, I think I was kind of thinking that I wanted to do a Witcher 3 replay, but I wasn't sure of when. It sounds like the new expansion's coming out next year, so that kind of gives me like a timeline, and so I'm kind of... And it's a good timeline because now I'm like, you know, I'm not in a rush. Dude, you're always behind on TV shows and games, and I'm happy that you're playing Jedi. Low-key though, Witcher 3 is my favorite game of all time, so I'm not gonna waste my breath recommending it. Hopefully you just kind of understand that I do recommend it, because it is my absolute favorite game of all time. Like, more than the Metal Gear Solids and all that stuff. Like, Witcher 3 was that game, you know? Like, yeah. Even now, years, it's been like freaking 10 years, 12 years. I gotta stop. I gotta stop thinking about how long it's been. But, you know, many years later, I'm like, people ask me what's my favorite game. And I'm like, it's Witcher 3, definitively. Easy answer. I usually don't tell my students that because I don't want my students to like... Because my students are young and they're not gonna... I can't recommend a mature game to students. Even if they all talk about like stuff that they shouldn't be talking about. Ooh, that's a cool one. Look at that. Temporal counter. Reflect incoming enemy projectiles using the power of time. Well, that's perfect. Okay. Power of time. Zelda's power of time can reverse the path of objects thrown by enemies, reflecting them back. Yes, I would like to assign it, but I'm not sure where. Probably where the... well, no. Flame emitters. I like my flame emitter. Frost emitter, maybe. Would be a good one. Here we go.
I can't wait to test my skill.
I swear there's actual gameplay to this game. It's not just clicking buttons. Well, it is 100% clicking buttons, but I'll start with some gameplay here.
A little rest will do you some good.
And we're gonna play as... Ooh, I really like the new Zora character. She's pretty awesome. Raru is pretty awesome. Not a bad... Who am I missing? Minero? Minoru? I really like Minoru too. I actually like Minoru a little bit better than Zelda.
Perhaps my
So we're gonna go with that.
You're in good spirits today.
Okay, and then we're gonna cook some food.
But that's what makes it fun.
Ooh, the flour is actually really good. Okay. We'll go with that. Yeah, I'm hoping this week maybe start Expedition 33. My coursework this week is pretty light for classes. And we're on the final 3 weeks of school. So, knock on wood. Everything's coming up Millhouse. The crazy part is that, wedding's in 3 weeks. So there's that. We did cake testing today. It was so good. Because my aunt is gonna make the cake for us, and so we sampled 2 different ones that she wanted us to try, and we decided on the one that we liked. It was delicious. Holy crap, he did all of that weak point in 1 hit. That's crazy good. Raru is awesome in this game. I don't know if you've played Tears of the Kingdom, but this game is actually canonical to Tears of the Kingdom and kind of bridges the gap a little bit of like what happens during certain parts of that game. I've been enjoying it so far. I think I'm under 10 hours of game. Let me see. BT dubs if you want my profile code. There it is right there. I'll linger for a minute. It says played for 6 hours or more. Sometimes I feel like this is not wholly accurate. But it's probably, close to time. Hey, I think Tears is one of those divisive games where it's like, I think in the moment I really enjoyed it. They do crazy things that it still amaze me that were possible. But on the same token, I don't know. I feel like Nintendo lost the plot on creative level design. Like Breath of the Wild, the dungeons were a joke. And they're a tad bit better in Tears of the Kingdom. They had some direction to them. But they're still nothing compared to, like, the older games. And I understand that they wanted to take this free approach. I don't think the open world free approach needed to be taken for Zelda to the way that they did it. But yeah. Like, I would prefer them maybe make it so that you can tackle any dungeon in any order or whatever, but I want more engaging levels, more engaging storyline, more engaging music. And I miss, like, getting the item that lets you do things. And that having meaning, I think Tears and Breath of the Wild were both very, very good games. I want something different for the next one. Like, I want it to feel fresh. I feel like Tears of the Kingdom, while it was amazing, it didn't have the freshness. But yeah. Like you said, I don't want Breath of the Wild forever either. And I think that's the thing for me. I'm like, okay, it was nice. Let's do something new. I'm really hoping that the Ocarina of Time remake that we're supposed to be getting this year isn't just Ocarina of Time in the style of Breath of the Wild. That would be fairly disappointing to me. We'll see. Honestly, low-key think that when Twilight Princess came out, I was not really a big fan of it. I felt like they were trying a little too hard to be edgy or whatever, or mature. But over the years, I grew to really love it. And what I really love about Twilight Princess is it had the best dungeon design in any Zelda game ever. Bar none. Oddly, my favorite Zelda game is actually probably Skyward Sword. I really like Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword was the bee's knees for me. I don't know what it was. Like, it didn't have the best dungeons, but it felt unique. It felt like a fully fleshed... maybe my one criticism is that the sky part of it could have been better. Like, the sky overworld was not my favorite thing in the world. But man, I love Skyward Sword. I think you like Skyward Sword for the same reason that I do, and that's Groose. Like, Groose is what made the game special. Let's not, lie to ourselves here. He was great. It was...
That went better than I expected.
And I'm actually being serious. Like, he was a big part of it. But to fully explain that, to actually like make that logical, I would say that it was because you started off as a knight in this academy, right? And you had this core cast of characters that actually felt like fleshed out, like they all had personality, and you were a part of that world, and it felt more realized than any other introduction to a Zelda game that I've ever played. Like, Twilight Princess kind of did that with the goat wrangling and all that, but it wasn't fully fleshed out, I feel, in Twilight Princess. And they also like championed the relationship between Link and Zelda a whole lot better. Impa being the old lady, everything was just well done. It was like the atmosphere of that game, the character of that game, is what made that game my favorite game, even in spite of the motion controls, which I can't fault the game. I can fault the system. The motion Wiimote was stupid. I think there's very few games where I actually liked having motion controls. The only one that comes to mind is Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. That is a mouthful of a game. But yeah, like, hey SJ, I was hoping you'd stop in for some Zorlda. Looks like I can't do much supplying right now. I'm short on materials. I was hoping my amiibos would actually like really stock my camp a little bit better. There's definitely times the motion controls were fun, especially at the time of the novelty of all that. But especially looking back, I'm like, no. But it wasn't as bad as, I mean, as a kid, I freaking loved the Nintendo 64, but that might be the most god-awful controller ever. I'm trying to think. I might actually put the Wiimote as a worse controller, to be honest. But I mean, they're kind of the same, sort of. Okay, so I got like what, 30 of those things right here. I'm looking for mostly for experience bonuses. I don't care about movement so much. Just all the herbs. See, I never played Speed Racer Wii. Trying to think like what games did I really enjoy on my Wii. Metroid Prime 3. That Metroid Prime 3 had good motion controls. I thought Skyward Sword was fine at the time. I don't know if I could go back to it. I enjoyed playing the Switch version again. I would actually be down to play a Switch version again soon if I had the time. I'm trying to think. The Wii was so freaking long ago. Smash Brothers was fine because it didn't use motion controls; it just used the Wiimote essentially. Actually, I think the Wiimote's better than the Joy-Cons. I hate Joy-Cons. I only use Pro controllers.
Let's move out.
If I can help it. Joy-Cons are just not comfortable, and especially when you have to use one Joy-Con and then like turn it on its side. It's the worst. So I know you said earlier, SJ, that you hadn't played this game. You've seen some of it. I don't know how much you've seen. I'm not super far into it. I just got the Zora Queen to join my party. That's kind of the last thing I did. Now I'm doing some side stuff. Oh, you did play some. Never mind. Did you not care for it too much just to stick with it, or you just got busy with life? I feel like I'm enjoying it more than the second game. I think maybe my opinion on the second game is sullied, though, by how I felt about it at the end of the game. I still feel like the first game just did everything the best.
Of course.
Raru is amazing. Like I don't know what it was about the first game so much. There were some silly things in the first game. Yeah, first Hyrule Warriors.
Yes.
It's probably really dated. I think it was a better love letter to the greater Zelda, and it wasn't trying to like tie into anything. It was unapologetically fun and silly, and just took things that were a love letter to Zelda as a whole, without trying to be like, oh, this is Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, you know? I feel like they leaned too far into trying to appeal to the one game. Gosh darn.
Is that all? I press on. Now then.
Like, I'd rather a standalone, just straight up fun thing where they took some freedom with the narrative and the characters and on all that. Like, do you remember Volva, or not Volva? Volga. Who was like the knight version of the dragon from Ocarina of Time. That dude was cool as shit. And he wasn't a character from Zelda, but he was like inspired. Yes, I know. Daft said vulva. I was laughing internally. I was close, of course. Typical man, can't hit the... Okay, I'm gonna stop. He was awesome because he was this inspired character that wasn't directly from a game, but it was an homage to the game, and he was a cool like original character, and that was something that like it was unapologetically fun about that game, and that I feel that they haven't hit that mark with the following two games. Anyways, enough about vulvas and volgas and vulgarities. I'm dying internally. I enjoy the map presentation in this game a lot more than the last game. Like, it kind of gives more of a feeling that you can kind of do more fun stuff. I don't know. Like, it doesn't feel constricted as much as the second game. I wish I loved the challenge maps of the first game where you can go into like classic Zelda maps and grid by grid and kind of have these special conditions, and that was the silly over the top challenge and funness of the first game that I'm not finding in this one so far. But this one makes kind of a good halfway point. Although I'm concerned because it's like I don't feel much need of replayability. Like, once you got this stuff where you like unlock a new attack or upgrade or whatever, and then that's done, right? But then you have these combat challenges, but once I finish those, I don't really go back. Like, I'm not gonna do this one again. Like, I've cleared it, it's fine, you know? Whereas I feel like in the original I would play a mission again just because it was fun and I wanted to do or unlock something again, you know? Or you would have those things where if it was like you could find the Skulltula and unlock an extra heart piece for one of your characters, or a special weapon for one of your characters. There's none of that kind of open-ended side quest within a mission in this one. Why are you gonna call off your son's music lesson?
Time to make ready.
Let's see who we got. Ow. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that would be best for him. I feel like I'm using Raru a lot. I'm gonna...
It appears my time has come. You're in good spirits.
I'll do all that
Yeah,
I can.
we'll...
One battle at a time, Zelda.
That should be good.
Fortune favors the bold.
Let's go without camp effects for now.
Let's go.
Well, yeah, let it rest and heal, and we'll come back stronger another day. See, now my brain is... Never mind. Raised shield, we'll do that. Yes, my brain is in the gutter. It's my fault too. That's why I can't read it. I'm like, nope, I'm not reading that. I think some of these mini bosses are a bit too spongy. Not a big fan of Zelda's fighting style either. She's not my favorite. Minoru is a whole bunch of fun though. This is Kiddo's favorite move. We call it the Donkadonk. Or donk 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 donk. Yeah, I was hoping that there'd be like more weapon styles or something. Like, you know, the first game, Link could have Epona as a weapon style. He could have the sword. He could have a Great Fairy. There's so much like fun shit they gave him the first game. Like every character had different weapons and styles and shit. Well, not every character, but you know, the main ones definitely had some. And I was really hoping, like, maybe Zelda would have something as an alternative that would be a lot more fun, you know? Well, did you ever get the construct? Well, I mean, he's fun, but he's not Link. It's actually the construct's partner that I think is probably the best character. He's way too much fun. The Korok. Oh my god. Getting massacred over here. Did you ever play Echoes of Wisdom? I thought that game was pretty awesome. I really liked that game. Skaboosh. See, these guys are so spongy. Holy crap. Didn't care for it? Okay. Well. I don't know. I'm jonesing for a more traditional Zelda game for sure. I was just talking about that earlier, that I want to get away from the Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom style too. Like, I just want something more akin to the older games. Getting wrecked with Zelda. I should have brought the Zora in here. She does better against sludge. I think it's really dumb that they put Twilight Princess HD so late into the Wii U's life cycle, and it's never come back out again. I would get that in a heartbeat. I'm glad I have Skyward Sword. I was just talking about that earlier, that I love Skyward Sword and enjoy it a lot. God, Zelda sucks in this game. Is it dead? It's dead. Okay, cool.
I won't fall.
With pleasure.
I think I brought the wrong two characters for this mission. But I'll definitely like Twilight Princess, best dungeons in the entire series. I think my favorite is probably the Snow Mansion. I thought that one was amazing.
Ready as ever.
Can die. I think I killed it. Yay! That mission was terrible. Sky Dungeon's cool too. Well, what do they call those? The Ukus or whatever? I just loved the Snow Mansion because it felt like a legitimate house in the way that it was designed, and yet it somehow worked perfectly as a dungeon, and I had mad respect for the way they pulled that off. Oops. Going down.
Expertly done.
You use access at the supply depot. What does that do though? Let me see. Services. Supply depot? Oh. Well, now I can just buy shit. That's cool. Alright. Trying to remember the fire dungeon, and the magnetic boots were really interesting. How they felt fresh and like a really cool thing to have. Okay. What other services can I do? What is the meditation
For the struggles to come.
give for me?
For the safety of the kingdom.
I'm right here with you.
I feel like Rauru is definitively maybe the strongest character in this game.
I'll cut them all down.
We fight as fellow citizens of Hyrule.
Okay, let's see what this meditation chamber does. Is it just like a exhibition thing? Kind of looks like it. Oh, you can active. Okay, can I quit this? Exit battle. So it's just training. It looks like. I'll also like say that Midna is probably the best helper character in the series. The bar is really low for that though. You have Navi, who's terrible.
Go wandering off, bud.
Maybe this.
Yeah. Okay. That's a huge experience bonus. So here's your Link stand-in, if you haven't seen him. He's fairly interesting. Do not have I don't, okay. I'm gonna switch over to the Korok, who's the best character in the game. What I like about the Korok is he's got so many different elemental attacks that gives you such a huge advantage in battle. So now there's an ice moblin, so I'm gonna use my fire combo, which is XXY, if I don't get frozen anyways. Ouch. No, nope, it's two more, or one more X. 3. There we go. 2, 3. God, this guy's freezing me a lot. Stop praising me. Skaboosh. And their partner attack works really well too. The Korok and the Link construct. Oop, I just got rolled up. Here we go, here we go. Transformer. I never get tired of that one. There we go. Whirlwind of Doom. Let's get that electricity building up too. He's about dead. And we're done. I like that this game, while it doesn't take a huge amount of liberty, it does introduce fresh characters. Granted, only a couple of them are actually that good. Like, there's this random soldier guy that I have in my third character right there. I think his name's like Typho or something. He's dumb. There's no reason for him to be in the game, honestly. And there's a couple other characters like that. They give you like 2 Rito characters, you only need 1. They give you 2 Zora, you only need 1. Yeah. Actually, I think I only have 1 Zora. I'm sure there's a second one coming. I feel like they probably could have dialed back some of the characters and made the others more interesting. I don't know. I really like playing. Raru's really strong. I really like the Zora Queen. She's a lot of fun. The Korok and the Link robot are pretty fun. I like Minoru a lot. The downside of Minoru is it doesn't seem like her attacks are very strong, but they're super fun. Other than that, I don't care for many of the characters.
Time to prepare before we move on.
They're all kind of fine, I guess.
Let's move out.
I wish they'd taken more liberties and tried to make the game a little bit more fun. But I do think it's better than the second game still. I think they had a semi-decent, good idea with Zelda. They just needed to jazz it up a lot. Or make it stronger, I don't know. Like, Raru feels like he's stronger than all of the other characters put together and combined. Because when he attacks things, they die real quick. Every other character, not so much. Ouch. I think Sludge is my least favorite thing in this game so far. I feel like you would also get special attacks a lot more frequently in the first game. I don't get specials very often in this one. I get the team up moves fairly often, I suppose.
It's over.
Nice. I've enjoyed every Lego game, and I've 100%ed most of them. I didn't care for the complete Skywalker saga Lego game. I felt like that one just it wasn't as good as past Lego Star Wars games. Because the levels were so short, you know?
A wise plan.
It was another classic example of they tried to do open world and it just didn't work for me. And so I really didn't like Lego Star Wars Complete Skywalker Saga. I wanted to, I really did, because I enjoyed all the other Lego Star Wars, but that one was not my favorite. I might try to get Lego Batman on Steam sometime this year. I think the rest of the year we're just going to be paying back the wedding costs. I just had to drop $400 on my car for tire repair and other maintenance that needed to be done. Yeah, we're planning on trying to take it easy for the next 6 months and pay back our debt a little bit. And I've got enough games. I'd like to keep busy for probably the next 10 years, to be honest. Last month I did the Humble Bundle deal and they had like some really good games. I might try to play Assassin's Creed Valhalla that I got off of that sometime this year.
This way, King Raru.
I haven't played an Assassin's Creed for a while. I thought I'd be more excited about the Black Flag remake, but I'm just not excited for that. I don't know why.
To battle.
Maybe I've got other things that I want to play soon, like Expedition 33 I want to start this week. I just told myself I wanted to get a little further into Hyrule Warriors before I started that. On the boat, Friday? Was that yesterday? Yeah, Friday, yesterday. I started playing this for a second time or third time because I just felt like I wanted to play it again. I'll probably keep playing that on the boat trips the next few weeks. I was also trying to not play Hyrule Warriors on the boat too much because I was like, I want to actually stream some of that, so let's try to ease up a little bit and have some Hyrule Warriors time for the stream. Only 5 more days for you? That's lucky. We're in till the 18th over here. Which that's really like 2 weeks, because that last week's gonna be just like basically fun and games, but yeah. I've still gotta finish 2 ELA state tests for one of my students. I got her through the math section now. So that's behind me. All the math is done. We just got ELA to do, tackle probably to Monday. because they only have till the 5th to complete it. And I think all grades need to be in by the 12th. So after the 12th, it's like, you know, everything's done. We have field day on the 17th or something like that, where it's just like, you know, fun and games outside. And then the final day, the 18th, is a half day. Which that day is usually like everybody just saying goodbye to each other. And lots of crying. Especially for the 8th graders, you know. Like you just said, it's farewell for them, so. That, and then some of our kids we've had for like, since they were 6th graders, that's gonna be a tough one. Our 6th graders are going goodbye this year too. I still don't know where I'm going to be placed next year. I'm hoping they tell us sooner than later, but who knows? Why is that up there? Oh. That's not gonna work. Make her stuff stronger. Okay. Okay, we're good. I want to print out stuff. I've been kind of lax on Khan Academy for my kiddo, but I want to restart that in the summer, do more Khan Academy. He really needs handwriting practice. His handwriting, I was looking at it the other day, and it's not great. So I want to get that better.
This should prove useful.
And math's been a big struggle for him all year, so I want to... It's not so much about pushing him to learn stuff, it's just to retain it and to maybe dial it in. Or lock it in, as the kids say. The behemoth in the crater, though, that sounds like a crazy one.
Go wandering off, bud. You're going in for sure.
Damn, that turkey gives a big experience boost. Look at that.
I'm setting out.
One of the things we've been focusing on is just basic multiplication tables with flashcards for him, because he's pretty good at practicing some of the ones that he's not so good at, so that he's able to do some more basic arithmetic from his head. I think will be a big benefit for him. It's been hard to find time for stuff the last couple of weeks, though. We've been really busy with a lot of stuff. He's had swim lessons, which he just finished up. He'll start again on the 22nd. So ready for summer, and yet the summer seems like it's going to be so short because we're back in school by the end of August, and we still have to do like August days, which are these things where we come back a little bit early to kind of like get our wheels spinning. I'm like, man, summer felt like it was so much longer as a kid, but now it's not nearly long enough. Just to do the things that I want to do, you know? But we also have a busy summer, so that's kind of contributing to that as well. Like, we're getting married first weekend. And we're going to Illinois fairly shortly thereafter, in July, end of July. Stepdaughter's having a big surgery beginning of July. See, it feels like it never stops, you know? Like, we were just talking about that today, like, you know, her surgery's in July and she's going to be laid out for a week in the hospital and then recovering for another 12 weeks after that. She's having hip surgery. Yeah, I hope so too. It's something that we kind of planned on earlier this year, but we wanted to wait until summer. And we knew that we had time to wait. We didn't have to take it right away and all that good stuff. So it's been on the books for a while, but yeah. We didn't want her to miss school, and we didn't want to have to take time off because our time off is limited, and we'd already taken a bunch off because she was in the hospital like all of December, if you remember that. That December. Ooh, yeah. See, I told you there's going to be another Zora. A veteran soldier who served the late Zora King. Sword in hand, he strikes an expert technique and impossible speed. His unique skill, reversal wave, and ward off enemy attacks if used with proper timing. Okay. $21 that's a decent length of time. Oh, I do like that combo with the big bubble. That one's sick. I want more fun weapons though. Like, remember Impa in the first Hyrule Warriors? She had that huge sword that was just like doosh, doosh. I want that shit back. Special edition book, nice. I think for our first anniversary, we just want to do trips. Lady Pool's more into like experience gifts. She doesn't like material things. So she likes concerts or trips or, you know, something of that vein. So we're not taking a honeymoon, but it's going to be like our anniversary is going to be essentially akin to a honeymoon. Shabosh. Surprised he's not dead. Oh, there's still something to do over here too. Oh god, there's Lionel's.
You go no further.
Camera's being wonky right now. I think the one thing that we want to do for like a gifty experience is that when I get my bachelor's, we want to do try and go to the Star Wars amusement park. Pretty Jones for that. Oh, I forgot the other characters are not close to me. Oh, wait, no, they are. Giant ass choo-choo here. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Kiddo really wants to go to Japan. Ladypool wants him to wait until he graduates high school and that be his graduation gift. And I'm just like, I want to go to Japan sooner than that. Like, I don't want to wait another 8 years. Can we go in like 3? I haven't broached that subject with her yet. I'll wait. Hey, what's this team up?
I'm not just a traveler.
Shy Guy, how you doing? How you been? This mission was fun. I don't really care for the new Zora though. I don't like his movement style. He had a couple good combos, but I think the Queen's better.
Listen.
Of course.
I love the design of the Zora in these games. Is it multiplayer online? How do I do that? It's kind of a story run. I'm doing side quests right now, but it's my first playthrough. Lago, a Zora warrior who served the late king as a bodyguard. After losing his liege and many trusted allies in battle, he decided to lay down his sword, but has since overcome his grief to return to the battlefield. I wish I'd done community college first, got more credits, and just had a better hold or better head on my shoulders. Like, I got so much to do, per se. I'm not getting the materials that I need.
A boon I must make good use of.
That territory. Yeah, I've done 2-player mode. Me and Kiddo actually play that. I've never done a game chat section. How do you do what? Must be in a game chat session. I've not. Is that the weird button on this? I've never used the game chat. Don't you have to like subscribe to it? Oh. Is this a weird mic thing too? Because I don't have a mic set up. With game chat, you can chat with friends. Wait, is there a mic like already on the system? I don't want parental controls. I don't care. Can I just go back? Why is Nintendo weird? Oh shit, I fucked it up. Game share. Join game share. I'm just confused. Like, it wanted me to do the parental controls and everything, and I don't want to do that. I don't feel like I should have to. Oh, I see. There's still... There we go. We'll try to fix it. Yes. Next. Do I have to do this? You go back. Back. Update. Am I just being really old? Sorry, I've never used game chat before, and so I'm if children and adults will be using the same system. Do I have to? Oh my god. For real? Do I have the app? I don't think I do. Let's see. I will try to do this. Bear with me. Install. I hate that I have to do this because Nintendo is Nintendo. I agree. Select this account. Okay. Oops, I got a number wrong there. It's 007. I really want the new 007 game. It looks pretty good. Okay. Okay, I did the dumb thing. Oh my god. You're killing me, Smalls. Why does Nintendo have to be Nintendo sometimes? Now I have to enter a verification code from my email? I'm working on it. Now I have to have it texted to me and verify. I hate being old sometimes because it's very frustrating to be old and frustrated all the time. Okay, my phone number has been leaked. I'm just like, ugh. To use game chat, you'll need to approve friends for chatting to approve them. Okay, whatever. There, they're all approved. For now. Can we do the thing now? What? Now I'm just getting pissed. Like at this, I'm like, what the fuck is this? I don't remember this. I, honest to God, don't remember whatever the pin I put for parental controls was. And why is it? Shy Guy, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. Here, let me wait, no. Backspace. I'm gonna try. I'll try 2 different pins that I usually use. Okay, it wasn't that one. Wasn't that one. I don't remember. It's too much fucking bullshit. I'm sorry. I really wanted to make it work for you. I will figure it out at some point. But it's not gonna work out right now. I do appreciate you. I wish they made it a whole lot easier than it is. I think I mostly... It's funny, I put parental controls on because I didn't want Kiddo to like click on something and buy something, but he never really does that. Like, and he's kind of a good kid, honestly. I was a bad kid. I would charge all kinds of stuff. But you know, he's very honest and transparent and would never like buy something. I think mostly I was trying to make it so that he couldn't accidentally buy something without realizing it or something. Because sometimes he would do that, like, especially if it's like something on Minecraft store, the Minecraft marketplace. He'd be like, "Oh, let me just, I want to check this out," and not realizing it would cost like real money or something. So I wanted to eliminate that possibility. I am sorry though. I jumped through a couple hoops, but I don't remember what my pin was. I tried a couple that I usually use, but yeah, kind of at a roadblock there.
I'm sure this'll do it.
I will try to figure it out at some point, and we'll do something. Do I have any better? I thought you could like switch weapons or something. Hydrant frost emitter. Items, unique skills. Okay. We'll go with that. Anyway, yeah, sorry, buddy. I do enjoy the 2-player mode. I was actually thinking maybe next Thursday, me and Kiddo might play together on stream 2-player mode of this game, because he likes playing it quite a bit. Last time we played together, he's like, "Man, this is low-key fun." I think he was surprised.
I'm not satisfied yet.
I have not heard of that one. Up. Although one thing I'm curious about with the game chat, is it a subscription based thing after like a period of time? Because I think that's the reason I never messed with it before, is that I didn't want to pay for a subscription on anything for something I wasn't gonna use, you know? Oh, okay. So if it's part of the sub, then that's fine. I'll try to check it out, because I mean, I'd like to get back into Smash a little bit now that especially like Splatoon's been a lot of fun getting back into now that the online is a whole lot better.
Not yet.
I really want to play Donkey Kong 64 when that's out, because I've never actually played Donkey Kong 64, and it's always been something I wanted to like check out. Very much looking forward to that. I'm hoping we get some more good GameCube games. Oh, what's the difference? I have GameCube games, does that like...
I'm all right.
That's the expansion, right? Oh, I have the N64. Yeah, I have all that. You know, there's some unsung GameCube games that I'm hoping comes on to the GameCube thing. I really liked this one called Dr. Muto on GameCube. It's a silly little platformer. I don't know if anybody's still heard of it. And there's this gal at the reptile museum that we took my class to, and she was talking about a TV show that I've never heard anyone else talk about for a number of years. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so fun when you get like people that actually like know some of the same niche kind of shit that you do. I'm like, you know my language, we can be friends. Yeah, I want to just check out real quick what's on the GameCube anymore anyways. I hate that I have to close the game that I'm using to browse this. So I haven't even checked this out since like the beginning. I should put more time into Soul Calibur. Oh yeah, the Luigi's Mansion was on there. I was kind of thinking about that. I was like, I couldn't remember if they did put it on there or not. I was thinking like, oh yeah, I'd love to play Luigi's Mansion again soon, and I couldn't remember if they put it on the GameCube thing. I do remember Gale of Darkness. SJ, have you checked this out? The Fire Emblem Path of Radiance? You know if it's any good? Is that Ike? Is that where Ike's from? I did want to play the Wario World because I've never played that. I know Gavin talks about Chibi Robo, that it's amazing. Looking at this, I'm like, I need to spend a lot more time on the GameCube stuff. As appreciative as I am that Wind Waker's on here, it's frustrating because the Wind Waker HD was so much better for the HD cell that it's hard to go back to the base vanilla version. Like, I'd rather just give me HD, okay? Like, don't give me the shit GameCube version. Give me the better version, okay? And Soul Calibur 2 is amazing. F-Zero GX is hard to play, honestly. It's hard to play. But the rest of this I would like to actually play. I still haven't checked out Pokemon Champions. Is that free? What's the deal with Champions? Can you just download it and then does it import teams from my games, or do I like, how does that work? Answer if you can. I'm gonna go get some beverage real quick. Ooh. I need to stretch my legs. Okay. I am back. Ooh. Champions is free. Can only import Pokemon from Pokemon Home. Home is its own description? I use Home. I used Home to get some Pokemon into what did I use it for? I think I transferred from Home to ZA. So I imported from Pokemon Go and then sent it to Home and then sent it to ZA, I think. I mean, why would I need more than one box if I'm just going to send it directly to a game? Okay, yeah, let's go back to game. And that's all I use Home for. I'd be like, okay, I'm going to send it from one thing to another. I wouldn't stash them in Home for any reason, I don't think. Probably have no reason to use Home until Winds and Waves comes out now. Because I played ZA right on top of Fire Red, and now I'm kind of Pokemoned out for a while, I think. So if import them to champions, then they still take up space? That's seems kind of not the greatest. I don't know. I'm not super jonesing to play champions either. I just was curious about how it worked.
There's battle to prepare for.
Okay, just those two. That's fine. I'm also not into like battling online either too much. When Winds and Waves comes out, I'll be into like playing the main campaign or whatever, but and maybe trading online, but I'm not really looking to battle. I like watching other people get frustrated with battle. I remember Tater getting frustrated with, I forget what it was, but there was a Pokemon that was just giving him a really bad time. That's the thing, like I feel like, you know, people that get into competitive battling in Pokemon, they find like the most obnoxious and annoying shit. And it's not fun to me. And I don't feel like Pokemon is a mechanic or gameplay or doesn't have the battle system that I feel is in-depth enough to really enjoy in a competitive setting. I know many would disagree with that, and that's fine. That's just how I feel about Pokemon and how the mechanics are. I like it in a very casual sense. But when you take it further, then I'm like, I kind of check out of it. I think if if it was more of a traditional RPG, it might be kind of, I might feel differently, but the way it is, I enjoy it well enough. I just wouldn't take it any further than I do currently. Do a double team attack. Actually, don't care for this double team too much. It's kind of like anime fighters. Like if you play like My Hero Academia, the 3D fighting game or anything like that. They're fun. I would not want to play them competitively. LC, have you played the new My Hero game? Like the newest one? I think the last one I played is when what's the Overdrive? Over something? It was like during that arc or something. It was good. I enjoyed it. I got it mostly because Kiddo really likes My Hero. I talk about that a lot with there's a science teacher that runs my esport or the esports club at my my middle school, and you know, it's like there's a lot to be said about accessibility in fighting games, and we talk about how tier lists don't really mean much unless you're like a really high level, and when you try to mentor students on esports and stuff, you kind of have to guide them to more accessible and having that approachability with characters and fighting game mechanics. And I always try to cultivate that approach too. It's like, have fun with it, and yeah. You know, I think my kiddo will get into D&D club eventually. He would like to start Magic the Gathering club. Magic the Gathering is kind of his obsession right now.
For the sake of my people.
We fight to uphold the peace of these lands.
I would like to maybe scope out some of the schedules for Magic the Gathering games, and then because all the trading card shops have, like, you know, a calendar of events where players can come in and do stuff. I do feel like maybe that would be kind of the same thing as a fighting game, where the guys that frequent trading card shops and they have their Magic the Gathering games, they're probably the pro levels, and they're not going to be very accessible for a kid who's 10. So I would like to find maybe groups that are more beginner friendly for him to engage with. It'll be like trying to play Dragon Ball Fighters with Snan. You know, it's like the game is fun, but if you're just starting out, you're not going to have a good time.
Might go wandering off, bud.
Isn't the show over now? I have no desire to continue it. And that's mostly because, you know, the X was super into it, and I'm just like, nah. I actually just like, I think LC was here 2 weeks ago. I played Street Fighter again. And I want to play more of it, actually. I did delete Soul Calibur. I know, LC, you were there for that as well. Wait, so do they actually have more My Hero manga coming out still? I did not know that, actually. But I try not to really pay attention to My Hero stuff. Oh, I got the Rito guy. Okay. I haven't played with him much. I keep hearing whispers of there's a Hell arc in Bleach, like there's new Bleach manga. Where can I get this? Like an actual Hell arc, not just a non-canon movie? Oh, I haven't got the Gerudo lady yet. I think my favorite's the Korok, to be honest. The devices seem kind of busted, so that's why I kind of don't really use them too much. It's weird that you have to aim his.
Ready for this?
I don't know how I feel like about the masks on the characters. It makes me remember Majora's Mask though, and I'm like, they should make a game where it's explained that Majora was like a Zonai and imbued his essence into the mask, but you know, we'll actually like have a game where you fight the real Majora, not just his essence in the mask. I think that would be a cool concept for a game. I really just want Majora to come back. Oh, that's a cool team up with the fans. Holy crap, that's cool as fuck. Oh, I love that one.
Ready for this?
Skaboosh. Yeah, I got the season 2 characters for Street Fighter. I think there's a season 3, maybe a season 4 now. I want to get that as well. It's just, you know, big wedding coming up. Not a lot of money outside of the wedding, where all funds are being devoted to wedding costs at the moment. I was trying to play, what's his name? Cody? No, it's not Cody. Ed. Because I like his mechanics. I couldn't get my brain around how he worked. But he seemed really cool. But it's kind of funny, like when Tekken came out, Street Fighter was eh. And now kind of Tekken's kind of just like fallen off a little bit, and now Street Fighter seems a lot more interesting. Especially with the movie coming out. I'm so excited for the movie. I was just asking my best friend today, like, because we saw him as we were doing wedding preparations and stuff, and because he's actually officiating. So I was asking him if he wanted to go see the movie with us in October with me and my son, and he's like, yeah. So I was just talking about that movie today. Ooh, finally a second attack bar. Okay, cool beans. Been waiting for that. I need more supplies.
This way, King Rauru.
Who are the other characters that are supposed to come out this season?
I'm curious how this goes.
The only character that I haven't checked out of the newer characters, I didn't check out M. Bison.
Let's go.
I did Akuma, I did all the other new characters, but I did not do M. Bison. I was super rusty when I played. I was like, oh man, this has been a while. Dude, Rauru is busted, man. He does so much damage. He tears through weak points like super fast too. He's kind of nutty. Even his basic strong attack is super fun. He's just like, mash the button. Attack all the things. Excuse me.
Now then.
I'm just getting like all of those special attacks back to back. This guy never stood a chance. That felt like cheating, honestly. Like, Rara is too good. I don't have any Goron characters yet. I saw them for like in the very beginning. You see them for a second. Can unlock weapon art at level 7. That one's a heavy one though, right? So it's probably slower. Weapons contain latent powers called weapon arts. You can use materials to unlock these arts when enhancing the weapon. Weapon can only have one weapon art at a time. Okay. Zonite's still pristine. I'll do that maybe when I have more thingamabobbers. But you know. A bit more for you. Wait, no. Enhance. Wait, who's that? Yeah, I do want you. There we go. Okay, use up most of the stuff there. Okay.
Seems I've room yet to grow.
More hearts.
I've further yet to go.
Making progress. Still need more mushrooms, more bananas. Let's do this one.
Time to make ready.
Queen of the Zora, ready for battle.
We fight as
Okay.
fellow citizens of Hyrule.
We make for battle.
Have they mentioned like DLC for this game of more maps or anything? I love the Zora. I know it got free updates, but like, have they mentioned like maybe expansions or something coming out? Nothing? Just curious. What did the updates add? Hey Kawhi, how you doing? Because I think what I was like kind of looking for was what made the first game a lot of fun. Well, one of the many things is, you know, you got different weapon styles, and so I was like, can they maybe release a DLC that gives Zelda like a silly fun weapon like a Great Fairy weapon? Like that was so awesome in the first game, where you had these really weapons that you wouldn't expect made into the weapons, you know, like the spin top. That was fun, man. I love the first game so much. It's definitely my favorite one. I like this one more than the second one, but the first one's forever the best for me. So how do I do the higher difficulty? I don't think I actually would, but... Skadoosh. I just wish there was a little bit more liberty with how they approach this game. Put in some fun what if strange scenarios or something, you know? Callbacks to other Zelda games. Post game? Okay. I mean, I could always check it out later.
I'll not yield.
Let's see. Time bomb.
Now then.
Forget how to climb on their backs. Bye-bye. Another short and sweet one. Got some rice. Kawhi, what you been up to? Still no bananas. I want bananas. We'll do this one first.
Best not to fight on an empty
Ugh,
stomach.
just the one guy? Okay.
I hope this works.
I thought I saw Kawhi on Stardew the other day, actually. I was like, huh, that's not what I would expect, but I've been wanting to play Stardew again. Me and Ladypool had a good little farm going, but then I started playing without her and she felt left behind. Which, you know, that's my bad.
Better get going, I guess.
I want to play more games with Lady Pool, but I don't know. By the time we actually have time to sit down, we don't really feel like playing games together. We watch TV sometimes. Right now we've been watching Shrinking, which is really good. There's been a lot of... We watched 2 episodes of that tonight. We never watched 2 episodes of anything.
Ready for this? You're done. Too easy.
I want to watch more, but... Been watching Shrinking, and then I watch Hitmonkey by myself. Most of the stuff I watch by myself. With Kiddo, I've been watching the Darth Maul cartoon, and Stranger Things cartoon. I actually need to pick that back up. That one's tough because Lady Pool likes to watch it with us, so it needs to be like all 3 of us, and we don't hardly ever have time to watch something all 3 of us together.
Too easy. An easy target.
Yep. Well, I like that. Didn't do much damage though.
Say goodbye.
Okay, one down. And this guy's gonna fall real quick.
Ready for this?
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I was a little apprehensive because I don't really like this character too much. And he was by himself. But that was okay. Okay. Ooh, a whole section right there. Every time I think I'm making progress, another one pops up. Let's take care of this one over here in the corner real quick.
Go wandering off, bud.
Yes, I can get different ones. Okay, but none of them are good. Dang it! I don't like any of these guys. These 2 are the most pointless. What the hell? Why? I don't even know why they're in the game. Like, yeah. Okay, well that's fine.
Wonder what's gonna happen.
Couple fish, we're good.
Better get going, I guess.
I love how silly his hairstyle is. Nope. Sorry, I was reading something.
Still okay. Whirling wind. Ready for this?
Boom. Okay. Ice Boss Bokoblin. Felt like that didn't do anything. There we go. Got him. Hit. Nope. Get out of there. Getting good damage with him right now. Got a team up ready, but I'm going to save that for the next boss.
Ready for this? Seems victory is mine.
He's got some style to his attacks, and I like that. Alright, might be ready for team up attack now. Link, or not Link, but Construct, where the Robot Link. Come here, Robot Link. Oh, this one. There we go. Now he finally caught up. I love this team up. This is like my favorite one. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, there's still more. Putting one over here somewhere. Where's it at? Oh, it's the captain that I have to protect. What we're gonna do is gonna do flame. Light this guy up a little bit. Easy peasy. I feel like the type advantages are pretty busted. But I mean, I don't think this is a game that you have to like really take too seriously. Like I like the fact that things can be busted in this game. Like it's one of those games where I like to feel powerful, you know? Like why wouldn't you want to feel powerful in a Warriors game?
I'm curious how this goes.
Can I sort that by... No. Sort. By number owned, that's what I wanted. Yeah, right there. Okay.
Let's go.
Alright, Ryru's gonna kick ass. Ugh. Gotta sneeze. Okay, I'll get over here. Boom.
Strength flows through me.
Get one up the upper right corner of here. Oop. I didn't think he was going to charge me from that far back, but okay. It's a good combo.
We've yet begun. Now then.
There we go, checkpoint.
A simple enough
Another boss up here. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Shy Guy. Sorry it didn't work out with the game chat. I've just never used it. I'll try to find out what my pin was. That's not something I want to do like publicly though. You know. Next time. Well, next time I'll probably be playing with Kiddo, but we probably can't do 3-player. I'm guessing.
I endure.
Yeah, that's my plan. Is I want to do a Thursday day stream with Kiddo of this game. Co-op, couch co-op. I think he'll like that. He might want to play Mario Kart though. He said he's been wanting to play Mario Kart. Nice quick one. I'll probably call it here in about 30 minutes or so. I think we've made some solid progress tonight. Never-ending side quests. Still not enough for that. Or that. Can I buy the bananas? Not there. Oops, I didn't mean to press B. Bye. Nope, not there. No, it doesn't look like it. Well, that sucks. So, I think I'm kind of at a loss there. We'll have to go check out this one. Let's go. It said Construct by himself, but Calamo went with him.
Partner managed to fend off the horde of monsters, thanks to the aid of Rafika, the Rito Elder. Their next target was the Elden region, home to the mighty Gorons.
Oh, might get a Goron.
Opposing Death Mountain. With Rafika's Rito warriors following close behind, the pair set out for Death Mountain's crater.
Okay. Oh, it's gonna be a flight mode battle? Okay. Those are fun. It's only the second one I've done.
Should have guessed it was for something like this. I bet you were hoping to show it who's boss, right, bud? And come on, we've got some work to do.
Alright, let's go. This will be great. Do a barrel roll. Oh, those are friends. My bad. Yeah, let's go into the lava. Yeah, I like these sections. They're nice, they're fun, they're on rails. There's something different. Yep, go under that, please. Thank you. All the upgrades. Kind of reminds me of the ship sections from Kingdom Hearts a little bit. Only better. So far, so good. Fight the big beastie now. Moragia. So he's gonna make like a giant boulder? Or? Trying to break it. There we go. That took a while. Oh, we got one. Going down quick now. Eep, that's too close, man. That's too close. Don't like it. There we go. Okay, last one. Got low batteries though. He's getting down, getting down. Oh god. They jump at you. Like, oh what? Oh, Calamo for the last little one. Oh, that's sick. That was actually pretty cool. Nice. Do I get to play as him now?
That's my butt, all right. Tougher than steel, true as an arrow, and he can fly. Ah, yep, I sure know a winner when I see him. But listen, from now on, maybe don't go charging into danger every single time.
Hey, Calamo!
Huh? You all make it through okay?
Sure did. Wasn't all that much trouble cleaning out the little guys once you went and took care of their boss.
Got a message from Rafika, too. They spotted more monsters, this time in Great Hyrule Forest.
There? Really?
That's where you Koroks live, right? Either way, Rafika said he's on his way over.
Then I guess we know where we're heading next.
All right.
Let's get a move on, bud.
That was a fun one. And we got some Zonite. Nice. Some more sky stuff popped up. Bum, bum, bum. Let's check out some of this here. Good enough for that.
I didn't think I could get any stronger.
Okay. Good enough for that.
Just keep getting better.
Don't have enough for him. What about you? No. Still no bananas. Oh my gosh. Let me check out the sky stuff first, real quick.
Don't go wandering off, bud.
On my way!
Big party for this one. Holy man. This is a little fun map. That's not what I wanted.
Ready for this?
I wish they had costumes for the characters in this game too. That'd be fun. I'm pretty good with him right now.
Too easy.
He's gonna go down.
Ready for this?
Swoosh. Gotta get all the way up here.
So,
We'll try this guy out again. So lame though. I don't know what they were thinking.
that was some thrill.
Nope. We've got
I got Ravnica.
You got it.
one of these guys up here. I think Construct might be best.
Happy to help.
This might work pretty well though. Push. Weak point. Didn't quite do that much damage, actually. There we go. Not bad. That was a fun one. I like the map a lot. Nice change of pace for the map. Getting tired. I'm gonna try to make it to midnight, but I'm not sure if I can endure that long. We'll try. Can at least finish up the Sky Islands.
Let us prepare for the struggles to come.
For the safety of the kingdom.
I'm right here with you, Rauru.
Let's get some brother and sister action going here. We got a blood moon. Dunk, 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 dunk. Dunk, 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 dunk. So satisfying. Going down. Bye bye.
Now be gone. A challenge overcome.
Okay, one more.
No surrender. It's over. Rauru.
Now then.
Way easier with Rauru.
A simple enough matter.
Ooh, I like the fact that this goes forward a little bit.
Now then. A simple
Checkpoint
enough.
hit. I think I'll do one more mission after this and then I'll call it for the night. A little late on that one, but Okay.
Now then,
I wonder if there's another boss? Maybe? Nope, that was it. All Gucci. Alright, we'll do one more map. Oh, and of course one more shows up there too. Okay. But let's do this real quick. Let's see down here. No. Where do I get the dang bananas from? Holy moly. They're not down here, are they? Oh, we can do this. Oh, do we get a new attack for Minoru? Finally.
I can tell this will come in handy.
Yeah, look at that. Alright. I was hoping that would happen.
I can tell this will come in handy.
Bonus heart, okay.
I shall fulfill my duty as king.
Okay, so there was one more that popped up here. We're gonna do that.
Let us prepare for the struggles to come.
To battle!
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. That's new. And that's new. Hey. That's fun. I like it. Fun stuff. Not a lot of time for this. Bonk, bonk. I like that one a lot. That's good damage. Okay, still more stuff. Two constructs, 4 minutes. I feel like she's gotten stronger, but maybe it's my imagination here. This combo is really nice. more? Yeah, there's still more. Ooh. Spiky ball of doom. That was cool.
Take this. Would you join me?
You needn't ask.
I don't know if I've seen this one yet. That's pretty cool.
It's over.
Meet your end.
Raven.
I don't have any arrow pointed attacks that I can do.
Now then.
He's almost done though. There we go, got him. And that's a mission right there. Alright, well, I had fun with that. I think I made some progress tonight. Some decent progress. Still no Gorons, but we saw them, and I think they're probably coming soon. Lots of missions. Lots and lots of missions. Here, we can actually supply that.
This should prove useful in battle.
There we go, very nice. I'm not gonna equip it though. Man, I really want to know where to get these bananas. Assign to sensor. Oh, so I can get it through replaying this one? That's probably easy peasy. I'll do that off stream. I'm gonna call it. I'm tired. Thank you guys for hanging out. It's been pretty fun tonight. I think the next game we play will be again this. Me and Kiddo on Thursday during the day for a couple hours. And then I might try to squeeze in a rival stream during the weekend after hours. But yeah, I think that's the plan for now. Looking at calendar, that'll be 4th, and after hours on the 5th or 6th maybe. And then I've got week of school after that, and then I won't have much time the week after that because that's when we're getting married. But school's out after that, and hopefully I'll have a little bit more time to kind of maybe stream, maybe not. Otherwise, it's been fun tonight, and I'm gonna go to bed. See you later.